Welcome to Asian Anifacts, the channel about Chinese, Korean and Taiwanese actors and actresses. Today I will show you the fourth part of the lists of dramas of Kwon Sang Woo, which includes the following: his guest role in Fuyu No Sakura, his main role in Queen of Ambition, and main role medical top team. Fuyu No Sakura 2011. Cast: Kwon Sang Woo, Kusanagi Tsuyoshi, Imai Miki, Sato Takaru, Takashima Masanobu, Kato Rosa. He played a man who was with his wife and child walking at the door of a hospital where his child stayed because of illness, but is now healed and was discharged from the hospital. His child that was carried by his wife was seen by Inaba Tasuku as they are about to pass him by, and Inaba Tasuku made a comment that made him smile, and he mentioned that he was grateful that his child was healed and that he wants work hard so as to make his child and wife happy and healthy. Queen of Ambition 2013. Cast: Kwon Sang Woo, Soo-yi, Jong Yoon-ho, Kim Sung-ryung, Lee Duk-hwa, Cha Wa-yoon. He played Ha-ryu, a man who grows up in the orphanage after he was abandoned when he was a baby, believing he was an orphan. Then Ha-ryu met Ju De-hae in the same orphanage when he was a child, and they became close. However, Ha-ryu and Ju De-hae got separated when Ju De-hae's mother came to the orphanage to take her with her and live with her husband and stepson. Years later, Ha-ryu comes to the aid of a young woman whose mother has just died and was running away from her abusive stepfather, whom he recognizes as Ju De-hae right away. Upon knowing that Ju De-hae is now alone and destitute, Ha-ryu is determined to take care of her, and he started to work as a male stripper on a nightclub to provide for her education, as they began to live together happily in love. However, Ju De-hae accidentally killed her abusive stepfather, and she asked Ha-ryu for help, who then helped her on covering up the crime by burying the body. After that, Ha-ryu and Ju De-hae continued to live together and became a loving parent to an adorable daughter. Ju De-hae started to work in the Bycat group while Ha-ryu was working in a construction company. Ju De-hae begins to date the heir of the Bycat group behind Ha-ryu's back. But Ju De-hae was fired because of her relationship with the son of the Bycat group, who was sent to the US to study. So, Ju De-hae convinces Ha-ryu to help her go study in the US, to study for a better job than the one she has just lost. Eager to fulfill Ju De-hae's wishes, he goes back working as a male entertainer again because it was a job that makes a lot of money as he finances her studies once again, having no idea of her relationship with the son of the Bycat group. It takes a while for Ha-ryu to realize that she cheated on him and will leave him and their child behind, which enraged, so he vows revenge on the love of his life as he promises to ruin her life for betraying him as she was aiming to become the first lady of the country. Ha-ryu started the path of revenge to expose Ju De-hae's lies as he was posing as his twin brother, a prosecutor who died because he was mistaken by Ju Ha-dae's stepbrother as Ha-ryu. Medical Top Team 2013. Cast: Kwon Sang Woo, Jong Ryo-won, Ju Ji-hoon, Oh Yeon-seo, Choi Min-ho, Kim Young-lee. He played Park Tae-shin, a brilliant man who was adopted and raised by an American surgeon, grows up with straightforward personality and full self-confidence on his own natural strength. Park Tae-shin studied medicine in the United States and became a general surgeon and thoracic surgeon and worked at the Mason Medical Center. Park Tae-shin came back to South Korea and worked as an unpaid doctor at a free hospital called Paran Hospital in the countryside. Park Tae-shin went to a restaurant gussying up for a meeting about a possible future for him at an American hospital. But Park Tae-shin declines the offer of a hefty yearly salary as he was concerned more toward a young patient of his in need of a lung transplant, hoping they would allow him to treat the young patient in their hospital, but the hospital seems stalling on the decision. During the talks, Park Tae-shin noticed a waitress serving them trying to hide the fact that she's in pain and limping, which he recognizes as a symptom, so he decided to follow the waitress serving into another event limping until she collapses in front of the crowd. And Park Tae-shin attended to her, but he was seen by Seo Ju-young, who ends up arguing with him as she believes she knows that there are ways in saving the waitress' life. But Park Tae-shin didn't listen to her and continued to do his own ways, until the waitress regains her consciousness. Seo Ju-young is a thoracic surgeon from the Gwangi University Hospital who grew up in a poor family, but through hard work she became a doctor and considered as one of the top doctors in the hospital. Afterwards Seo Ju-young schooled Park Tae-shin on his way of handling this situation, but he explained that he was able to diagnose the waitress by seeing only a few symptoms, that how he knew the situation was so dire, so he acted accordingly. He even gave Seo Ju-young the name of the syndrome that he diagnosed and told her to call him once the results are in. One of Park Tae-shin's patients, a child who suffers respiratory failure, was hurriedly sent to the emergency room of the Gwangi University Hospital. However, Seo Ju-young, the doctor that was supposed to do the surgery for the child, was called by the chief of the Department of Internal Medicine and her boyfriend as her VIP patient suddenly needs to be operated on also. So, Seo Ju-young was asked to stop her scheduled operation on the child and was seen by Park Tae-shin, who was waiting outside the operating room, and was told to transfer the child to other hospital. Park Tae-shin could not accept it, for the child is in critical condition now and moving her would be dangerous for her. So he told them and showed them his ID that indicate that he is also a surgeon, and he previously worked. At first Seo Ju-young's boyfriend refused to allow Park Tae-shin to do the operation because he is not an employee of the hospital, but he begged him, so he finally allowed it. While Park Tae-shin was operating on the child, Seo Ju-young's boyfriend was very impressed on Park Tae-shin operation procedure as well as the team of doctor and nurses who had helped him in the operation. But it gives reason for Seo Ju-young's boyfriend to recruit Park Tae-shin for the top medical team that he wants to create for the hospital, after he investigated Park Tae-shin to know how to negotiate on him. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.